Hi, this is Chris Masiello from VitaminCM.com, and today we're going to take a look at the new iPhone application, Photoshop Mobile. If you have an iPhone and you've ever taken any pictures, you'll realize that they never come out exactly how you like them. You don't need to do any major overhauls, but typically you'd like to do a couple minor tweaks. Now, this is where Photoshop Mobile for the iPhone comes in great, so I'm going to launch it. And when you launch it, you have the opportunity to either take a photo from the camera or select a photo from your photo library. So I'm going to select one of my existing photos. And I'll go to my camera roll. I want to take this picture that I took in the mountains this weekend. When the picture loads up, you'll see there's a pretty simple interface. Now you can work in either portrait or landscape, depending on what type of landscape for the rest of this video. Now there's some pretty simple options across the top. There's a crop, which will let you crop, rotate, or flip the photo. So I want to crop this photo, so I'll click crop. And this is pretty straightforward. You just slide the crop box around and then you can grab it by the corners and squish it in or out or left or right, however you want. Once you have it where you want, you just click the green check button to accept the changes. Now if I wanted to rotate or flip this in some way, I could do that too if it was a little off center or if it was backwards. There's some other settings that you can adjust. So I want to adjust the exposure on this. I want to make it a little lighter, and you can adjust the exposure by either sliding your finger to the left or right. You'll notice if I slide it one way it gets lighter, the other way it gets darker. Just want to lighten this photo up a little bit. If I didn't like these changes, I could hit the X to reject them, but I want to accept them with the check button. You can adjust saturation. This was some fall foliage, so I want to make it pop a little bit more, so I'm going to pump up the saturation. Just to make the reds in the leaves come out a little more. Now if you want, you could adjust the tint, so if you want to put like a blue or a green or a red tint on a photo, same thing, just slide left or right. You see you get this little rainbow slider, so if I wanted it to look like purple, I could do that. If I wanted it to be yellowish, I could do that. I don't like any of these, so I'm going to reject them. And you could also make the picture look black and white if you wanted. If I want to put either a sketch or a soft focus look on this, I could do it. So say soft focus would kind of make the edges a little softer. For this type of photo, I don't really like it. If you were doing a portrait, maybe that would be cool. And then there are a few other effects. So you can put a vibrant effect on it. It makes it look a little too unrealistic to me. There's this Andy Warhol type thing, which I don't know, I don't like it at all. A vignette blur. This might be cool for certain types of portraits and things. A rainbow effect. There's a sepia, black and white, things like that. My favorite one of all these is this border one. And what it does, if you notice, it puts a little border around the frame, kind of like an old Polaroid photo or something like that. And I think this really cleans up the image quite a bit and just makes it look that much more polished. So I'm going to accept this. And once you're done editing your photo, you have a couple save options. You can just save it back to your camera as a new image, or you can save it and upload it. So if you have an account at Photoshop.com, you can click Save and Upload. You can add a description to the photo, put it in one of your albums if you have one, and when you're done with all that, just hit Upload Photo, and it will upload it to your Photoshop.com account. Once it's uploaded, you can take a look at it, compare it to any of your other photos, etc. When you're all done, you can start working on another photo or take a photo from the camera or just exit the application. So again, Photoshop.com mobile for the iPhone is a really handy application. It's free, and if you take a lot of photos, this will help you do the couple minor things that you want to do just to clean up your photos right on your phone and save them. Then from there you can email them or upload them to Flickr or Facebook or wherever you like and do anything else you want with it. So again, Photoshop.com mobile for the iPhone, a handy little application that you should probably check out.